I used to visit my business lawyer at his downtown office to create business contracts and agreements. I always had an appointment and I was always well received by his secretary and assistant. Paul was always seated behind his desk and everything was always in perfect order. One day I was downtown and I thought I would just stop in and drop off some papers I had been meaning to mail to his office. When I arrived, the secretary was not at her desk, and she and the assistant were in Paul's office with papers everywhere and raised voices. They were preparing for a case, and it was a frantic scene. Paul was standing there in the middle of it all in his shirt sleeves, looking completely crazed. It was another side of reality. It wasn't right or wrong, it was just a more complete picture of reality. And sometimes that arrives unannounced. Welcome. Welcome to Illinois Bridging Awareness. I'm Stanley Smith at Illinois Bridging Awareness, where we're having these deep conversations. Actually, last week we talked about having deep relationships and if any of us even know what that means. We also have our own self-perception. We like to project to ourselves and to others. It's part of culture and society. Nobody wants to trip up or look bad. Actually, when we do trip and fall on the sidewalk, the first thing we do is look up to see if anyone saw that. And if no one did, then it's like it didn't happen. On the Saturday call, we also talked about the difference between our birth name and our soul name. In the Bible, there are many stories about this theme of, cautioning us not to look at people stumbling, the stumbling of other people, and instead hold to the good. Also, the convention of people getting a new name to correspond with their new reality. At this time of Thanksgiving, we're reminded that the best reality we have is living into thankfulness. This doesn't mean that we only do this when things are going well. It means we also do it when things are going a little bad. Each week we have a short breathing exercise. We breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe into the good and the bad. It's the ebb and flow. We can be grateful in the entire process. I offered the analogy of the room we're in and filling our room with good things as we breathe in and clearing out some of the clutter of the room as we breathe out, making room for good things and clearing out some of the bad stuff. Maria Kondo, who wrote The Art of Tidying Up, cautions about never bringing paper into your home because it immediately creates clutter. Some people insist you take off your shoes before entering their home to avoid tracking in the muck. I think we can see there's plenty of muck in the world, but also much good. We can breathe into the good and look away from some of the muck as we breathe out. We don't need to show up unannounced at this Thanksgiving buffet this year or any year because we have a standing invitation. God provides the opportunity and the invitation to be thankful and grateful 360 days of the year. And that's the ultimate blessing we can experience. If you would like to join us at Illinois Bridging Awareness, the Saturday call is every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.